It's very good, and a bit cheaper to study here than elsewhere.
Anywhere else in the province. The only place it's cheaper are like the local colleges, but you can't get degrees from them.
Yeah. No. I like it here. That doesn't even really make a huge difference. I just enjoy being there. Being on the West Coast, being home.
And then what about just hanging around there all day?
Always wanted to go there.
It's very busy.
I can imagine. I've never been there, but I've seen the photos.
Yeah.
And then what brought you here?
I did my master's in IT back in Bombay. I wanted to pursue MBA. So yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I could have done it.
Yeah, Drew.
But I wanted to stay away from my parents. I wanted to become a little bit more independent.
No, I can imagine. It's a big change.
Yeah, it's a big change.
From India, Vancouver.
Yeah, that's awesome. Eventually, I'll move from this place to some other part of the I have no plan. Day by day.
That's alright. Might as well just get a degree, get some master's and stuff.
Let's go, Quest!
Canada.
Oh, wow.
They got some
Very good English. Yeah. Then obviously you study English. Yeah, obviously. Very handy being able to speak to them. I wish I could. What's the other one?
Yeah!
That's amazing. With this whole I'll make it two.
Work, Matty.
Okay, Canada.
One or two belts. Yeah. Just to add something more in my resume.
It's at 70.
Going match.
Yeah, George. Sender.
Education is
Not a bad idea.
Sender Shea, Sender!
Oh! Just offside. Yeah. Fender played it well.
Mariners' fourth goal scored by number 5, Katie Rogers.
That was me last time we played.
Harder! Let's go, Quest!
And again, honestly,
Huh?
Someone come too. Go for it, go for it. Ah, boys, watch out.
Come on, Sept, get two.
Turn it.
Sept, move.
December?
Here, no.
No.
On the coast, here, no. If you go a bit further inland to the mountains,
Yeah.
in the middle of the island, then they'll get
Alberta and then Saskatchewan.
yeah. Well, they'll get snow. The interior of BC will get lots of snow,
Okay.
but the coastal strips, so like the coast here on Vancouver Island, Vancouver, the Sunshine Coast, we don't get a lot of snow ever.
Just some moderate.
We'll get you'll get maybe a few days of snow in the middle of winter, but then
Last year it snowed heavily, I guess.
yeah, last winter we had an abnormal amount of snow here.
Yeah.
It was a lot more snow than we're used
It's
to.
not normal, right?
No. But there is a ski resort. There's a ski mountain on the island, and they usually get a good amount of snow every year.
Okay.
And they have one of the deeper snowpacks in the province every year. But that's you have to go half an hour inland to get to the ski resort
Okay.
on the island, and up fairly high. But down here by the water, it doesn't snow a lot.
Back in Bombay, the place from where I come, in December it goes to 12. 12 is the minimum temperature. We record.
In the summer?
It doesn't fall below 12.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Out here in the winter, we usually only go to maybe maybe just around -10, -15 degrees.
Minus?
Yeah.
Minus 10, 15.
Yeah. But although it feels very cold.
Yeah.
And then there's usually wind and stuff, so that makes it feel even colder.
Yeah. Our temperature is back in India, the temperature is pretty much balanced. It doesn't fall below 12 and it doesn't go beyond 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty much balanced.
We don't go above 40 here. Usually it's low 30s in the summer is the highest it gets.
I don't know.
But-
This summer I've been to Port Albany.
Yeah.
There I guess the temperature was around 40 degrees.
Yeah.
Port Albany.
They got some high temperatures this year. Where I'm from, we didn't go that high.
That's a good call. It's got our arm back. Your arm's not.
It's a one-sided match.
10 minutes. Game's over. Then we get half an hour or whatever until the men's game.
I think it's a one-sided match.
It is. Considering we're up 4-0. I would consider it a bit of a one-sided match.
Yeah, George.
Good
play for her, yeah.
Shoot.
She blew it. Go to Sam too.
Where you were in the start?
Yeah.
Close.
Am I blocking the way? This
No.
thing?
So she right where that edge of the that thing is. I think she's as far to that way I can see, because it's in the way. So Nope, it's starting to rain again.
It's starting?
I can hear it hitting the tent. Plus I see the drops coming in.
Yeah.
It's very, very light, but there is some rain now.
It will start again.
Yeah.
It doesn't rain heavily over there?
Hmm?
It doesn't rain heavily?
It changes. Like, it can rain like what it was doing this morning very heavily.
Okay.
And then it can rain like it is right now, very light, where it's barely
So
noticeable.
It doesn't rain heavily, that heavily.
In the winter, it does a bunch. The winter, it can rain like that for a good part of a day.
Pretty dynamic, but that's like crazy.
There's a reason the nickname out here is the Wet Coast. Although some people like it, the reason the rest of the country it snows.
Yeah.
Here it's not cold enough to snow most of the winter, so we get rain.
Yeah.
So that's Shay. She's close. She's defending though. Yeah. The 2 touches now. Good play.
Started.
Yeah.
Great man. You hope tomorrow, good boy. What do you want me to bring? A nappy?
Oh, just to speed up.
Yeah. Right. So, does it look like this? And she's like right middle of the face.
I think so. She got that's a good little knock. There's nothing like getting hit on your nose.
There's one thing, but the girls won't get hit that way. The noses can hurt a lot. Well, this whole part of your face is very sensitive.
Especially the nose.
Yeah. Well, right under your nose. This is one of the most high. Like, there's a huge amount of nerve endings right in here. It's a shocking amount of nerve endings.
Hello.
I don't know why, but they're telling us a karate one since she can hold if you hold your finger here, your finger against someone's right here, they can't go forward.
Wow.
Because of the amount of the nerves or whatever.
That's on the track.
That your whole face has a whole lot more nerve endings than most places in your body.
No worries.
I'll just
No worries.
keep it over here. I'll just be up.
Alright. Well, game's almost over. Got like 4 more minutes, less than 4 minutes of regulation time.
Listen to that.
And however much extra time they give them.
That ended by 3 minutes.
Yeah.
She normally feels rough for the moment. Stop the clock. And then so on and so forth. But
Yeah.
put the clock back on. And then just keep going from there.
Yeah.
So yeah, quite a
I just find this way of timing weird. I'm used to watching hockey, where it's like at this level, it's always like you stop the clock, constantly. The only time they do this they just keep running time is when you're playing at like pee-wee level or minor leagues.
Yes, of course.
Because they just want to get through the games quickly, so they can move on to all the games they have to get through in a day.
Yeah, it's interesting to say the least.
It's been to lots of those games with friends,
Nice try.
and they just run the clock out. Whereas at the higher levels, it's stop every time there's a call. You stop the clock. Essentially, every time play stops.
No, I don't mean. Back time to cover. Back time to cover. Tristan and IMO and I think a bit of VIU is doing a meetup tonight at Westwood for digital media studies.
Oh, I saw a poster about that or something.
Well, most people are photographers going. I don't know how many of us are going to be going anymore. Walking around.
What is digital media studies?
Digital media studies? That's a good question. Digital media studies, the course itself, it involves most things that are done with computers. So we're not talking like computer science.
Yeah.
Less, maybe the more artistic sides of photography, audio design, videography, website, graphic design.
Oh, okay.
So those kind of jobs.
Yeah.
So, there are some things that you can actually do, maybe even a bit of computer writing and whatnot.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's primarily just like those kind of fields.
Yeah.
Coding stuff, really. No.
I'm a computer science student, so I shouldn't figure out what the difference is between digital media studies and computing science.
Almost worse things, yeah.
I don't mind just sitting there and hammering out code for hours on end, but
Someone's got it.
someone's got it. Otherwise, the computers don't work.
Yeah. It's quite a puzzle. It's like it's a real life puzzle. Like
Yeah.
fixing these things.
Although sometimes it's really annoying. Like I was doing a lab assignment this week, and I was sitting there for over an hour just staring at a code, and it wasn't working. Turns out I was missing a line. At the end of the code, I needed a blank line, which makes no sense. I just did that, and it all of a sudden started working. It's like, this is stupid. Oh well.
Bang your head on the desk.
Oh yeah. Well, right now one of my classes we're programming in ones and zeros, which is not fun.
Ones and zeros.
We're coding in binary, just the base level of all computer programming. But it sucks. It's annoying to read.
Did you say 0000 or did you say 0000?
Or you could have two lines of code which are just like 00. It's either 8 bits long, so it's like it's 8 zeros followed by 8 zeros, but they mean two different things.
I just thought it was zeros.
The computer doesn't read it that way. Or a better example would be you could have 7 zeros followed by a 1, and then 7 zeros followed by a 1, and it would mean each one means two different things. The first line could mean the number 1, and the second line could mean halt, depending on how it's reading the code. Which is why coding in levels higher than binary is a lot nicer, because you can actually make things sort of look like, to the point where it's almost readable as a sentence. Like you could, if you consider rate it as a series of sentences or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is much nicer to code in than zeros and ones.
That does sound a bit of a challenge.
One of my first year teachers was essentially like, you need to make sure all of your code